welcome to the story that's writing itself, which nobody watches. And I keep hearing, why do you record a video if nobody watches it? Because I want to. You know, it's fun. I like to see if anything comes true. Unfortunately, you know, I'm older. I don't want to say old, but older in which, you know, I just don't know how to do YouTube, man. I mean, I have no clue. Okay, so now we're going to do April 4th. That's April 4th, 2025. S. S means sex. You're out of here. Okay, so I have seen the number 4 before. And that's when I got contacted on the 4th, and I did not follow through with an appointment, which in the end I ended up filing a complaint. So anyway, not that it's going to do any good, and they're going to blame the victim, which is me. They gave her a job. I tried to stop it. She thinks I don't care about her. Harm You. And that, like, Harm You was supposed to be on April 29th or 28th. Monday. It's not funny, but, you know, I've lived this way for a long time, so this is Vision. She is with Elle, blonde, or he is with Elle, blue eyes, beautiful, doctor wearing his white coat. Yeah, I saw a vision that the doctor was with a woman named, beginning with the letter L. She's beautiful. I don't know what he was doing. I don't want to be in the same room as he is. He is communicating with her. She is tormented, which is me. He wants to tell you something. So, you know, a lot of these people, they don't know the things they don't know that I know things. They know, I mean, I did tell them that I knew about my cancer spreading. That came to pass. But they don't know any of this, because is this fantasy? Is it real? If it happens, it's real, right? But anyway, he wanted to tell me something. And from what I gathered, from what I wrote, they saw something. I think there was an amount, or there was something that they saw. I am there and walking around the hospital telling people my stupid dreams and visions. So I think the doctor thinks I'm stupid. Actually, I think they think I'm brain damaged, which I don't know what's worse. But I, for whatever reason, start blacking out. And during, like, so I'd be like, what was that entire conversation? That's not funny, it's sad. But, and then it was like I would forget, and then on the day of surgery, I couldn't take any medication for my headache. And the doctor asked me this one question, and I knew it, but I just couldn't think. So anyway, they think I'm brain damaged. So, anyway, and I think that I mentioned, you know, because some of these I repeated, whatever. I fell down and hit my head. I don't even tell doctors that, because then they they really don't, I mean, they just really treat you like, you know, I've done that to a couple people, and they just think that, like, you know, you're going to fucking just burn down the goddamn house because you don't know what the fuck's going on. Yeah, it's not, I'm not that bad. I had a head injury. I fell down. I hit the cement, and with my head when I was 19. I passed out and a couple times, and all I remember is being scared. I know that I've stated this before, but some of these videos I just delete. But anyway, so years later, after my mom passed away, I felt like somebody took a baseball bat to my goddamn left side of my head. I'm not exaggerating. It hurt so bad. They told me it was severe stress. So ever since then, I've been whoop. But, you know, I can't help it. You know, I don't sit there and whatever. Anyway, betray him. Dreams. And then it seems like it's longer ago, a year or so in time. You'll stand up for him. She knows about it. How did it get so high? They are just waiting for me to die so they don't have to pay a goddamn dime. You know, some of these things I kind of wonder if they're really thinking that. You know, I don't know. The county screwed everything up. Tax evasion. Okay, so what they did, I mean, you know, God forewarned me, they're going to make a mountain out of a molehill. So what they did, because in 2024, there was 4 months that I was in and out of shelters. I was fleeing abuse. But they now have a new law, and it wasn't like nobody was hitting me, but it's abuse. Abuse is abuse. So I just said I was, you know, fleeing abuse. And then there was other times I was traveling. I was actually looking for a place to live and traveling, but still, you know, so what they did is tax evasion. They didn't, I applied for medical, and then by the time I got it, so that's what I think it is, because I've had dreams about that before, and it's like, you know, now I can claim abuse, which was true, okay? So anyway, I was supposed to be seen sooner. So what was supposed to happen, and I was supposed to see the doctor January 15th, and then he was supposed to help me with something. He was going to pay for it. I don't think it was a large amount. I don't know what it was. But anyway, that didn't come to pass. It became a completely total mess, you know, because I didn't see him. I saw him, I had the surgery, and then I saw him once after that. Then I was supposed to see him sooner, and I didn't. And then I canceled my surgery, and then I didn't want to reschedule again. And then I was told that I was gone. I'm like, what does that mean? Okay, so I was kicked to the curb, which was in some of the stuff that I wrote. And it was like, he won't believe me. But, so yeah, it just turned out to be a mess. And then I filed a complaint again against him, and I'll never see him again. It's a complete disaster. Okay, and he was supposed to help me. So everything is a mess. Okay, so April 6th. Now this is like, okay, I'm just trying to figure out who this is. The 5th is, you know, rent stew, right? And so, April 6th, right? You thought you were going to fuck with me. Anger management. I don't need anger management. Fire. Kill her. When it says kill her, it doesn't mean actual. It's some form of death. She did fall for him, but she stopped it. I have someone, I don't need you anymore. You want from him. Okay, so this is what's bizarre. Okay, 5 a.m., this is April 6th. Energy by hand, circular motion. Right here and here, I felt it, and it's like a circular motion by the hands and then by the groin. I didn't feel that, but that's what I felt on my day of surgery. So I think it's the doctor. Okay, but the thing is, but I'm not for sure, because I'm just not for sure. Twice in April, it's always at 6 a.m. So what ended up happening is I felt it at April 6th at 5 a.m. in the morning, this energy, and then not by the groin this time, but then at 6 a.m., that I wasn't expecting to like it loose. They fight over him, having second thoughts, not getting along. I can't compete with that. He needs to stop. It's over between us. He always chooses someone else. I don't want him in my life. What is she not telling us, Decoy? You'll get it. Ram his pee up and hold it. So what was weird, third eye, closet, 6 a.m. So what's really bizarre about this is I thought that before I wrote that. Well, I didn't write it down. So what the hell is that? Ram his pee up, yeah. What the hell? What is that? And it wasn't me. It was supposed to be me. But I'm not for sure who this is. And they're in a closet. I meant, because he got up at 5 a.m. and then he's somewhere at 6 a.m. Okay? And so it sounds like they had some kind of agreement. So is this a landlord or is it, I don't even want to say, because it sounds like it's a doctor, alleged doctor, but I just can't fathom it. I was blacking out because the reason why I'm saying that is because even though I felt energy, I think there's two different guys that I'm sensing here. Because the reason why I have these doubts is because April 6th, okay, that's one day after rent is due. So I strongly question if it's a landlord or somebody, because anyway, I was blacking out, do nothing. She's going after him. They know about it. I always do that. Lie for him. It's coming to a head. Damaged goods, ask for your help. They don't have their shit together either. I didn't know he was like that. He'll respect you. She picked herself up. Love-making, Lucy Lawless, actress. Walk away. And I did get that word, walk away. And she looks like Lucy Lawless, looks like me, of course. Lucy Lawless looks like a heck a lot better, of course. There's just no comparison there. But, just blue eyes, dark hair. He's sorry it's over. He wants to have a relationship with you. He thinks I don't know. I'll cry. I'll understand why. You're fired. The boys are fucking with her. Trick him. She's cool around 4 a.m. So yeah, so there was supposed to, around the 17th of, I don't know if it was March or 17th. March 17th, there was some weird shit that happened here. And so I got a complaint or whatever, and it happens to be after the 15th, so they're just making an excuse. But, so, what's weird about it is that there was something on the 17th, and it was supposed to be me, and so I remember saying, you're gonna ruin everything, and that's that bitch manager right there. I was supposed to have a relationship with him. She didn't care. Throw out in the fucking streets. Put her in a place so she can weave baskets, or a nursing home so she can stare at the wall. Fuck you. She's the biggest bitch. Plus a whore. So what the thing about this is, so I wonder if it's kind of a mixture of two different people here, because the doctor he was going to choose me, and then he changed his mind when he found out my memory was fucked, and he didn't inquire about it. But he always chooses someone else for a job. This is what that is. But I wouldn't fit in there anyway, because they're white stuffy people, of money, I meant they're nice, but you can tell they're white stuffy people, and I don't even know if I ever even saw a black person. They were all, majority of them were white. I swear, I don't remember seeing a black person or Mexican or Hispanic, anything like that. It's not funny, it's sad. But, I don't like that kind of environment. I have got a lot of money. Well, good for you. You can't bring it with you when you die, man. So anyway, but yeah, it was in medical areas. I wouldn't want to work at a medical place because you have to be Pollyanna, which if you're in the medical field, that's just kind of how you have to be. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not Pollyanna. I don't think, life's a fucking whatever, roses. Okay, so then this isn't whatever, April 13th. Poison. No one will ever love her. Put you out of your misery. Find the journal. Why in the hell not retaliate, make an attack or assault in return or similar attack? There are people that will kill her. That isn't me. It's somebody else. They will make you mad. Audit. They hired her. A crazy lady. That's me. Why the hell not? No one saw me do it. Give it to me. Camping, miracle, growth, ruin, rental history. Yeah. So my last rental history was I left. I abandoned my stuff, but I didn't contact them. So I had a hard time finding anybody. And now this wicked witch of the West is going to sit here And March 17th, I think they didn't receive something. There was tax evasion, which I don't know if they were supposed to receive something, but there's weird things around my birthday, I noticed. And so, like, she's finding, complaints or whatever, and I'm just doing what I want. I don't care. We don't get along. I don't like her, and she doesn't like me. Testimony around 8:30 a.m. cooking eggs on front. Oh, never mind. I have a right to bear arms. Everyone is abusing me, and you think I need treatment. So, yeah, and this is like April 15th. So this is going to be May 15th, alleged. So someone's at my door, and I say, everyone is abusing me, and you think I'm the one that needs treatment? No. Friday, intimidate, turn up the heat. Something will come up. Pull some strings. Witness protection, which I am a witness to I don't know how many crimes. Let's see. The tax evasion. The complaint against the doctor. What else is there? There's got to be more. But it's true. Okay. Some will believe you and some won't, of course. But I don't sit there and I'm not going to write something that isn't true. This doctor has money, but my thing is to get him to stop. I mean, I'm low income. Nobody's going to give me any money. Okay. So, is to stop kind of what happened. And kind of reprimand him kind of thing. To see if you're lying, look up when age 16, you'll witness something while there. BJ, she spends a lot of time in there. Towel, she looks like me, she's dangerous, those things. Yeah, so, yeah, I don't know. She's dangerous. Oh, it can be. The things I know are true. Automatically turn off everything that I did for you. You'll never see him again. New law. AWOL. They put you through hell. That is true. That is fucking true. All for a little bit of money. A lot can happen in 2 years. You'll be long gone. The last words on my lips will be doctor's name. Too old. You'll get it just in time. Rachel. Blame the victim. Morning, 5:05 a.m. Sex. Just when I need it the most, she doesn't play. She's pissed too many people off or whatever have done it. It went through. Holy shit, the dreams. I'm risking my health. Sue you. That's not funny, that's scary. And then kill her. Gone too far. Bring your gun. Me standing in the hall by office, you got balls. As God is my witness, holding a brown journal book. You'll win. I'm risking my life. I am the only one telling the truth. Constant abuse and no one cares. What kind of person preys on a disabled person, someone says, should be ashamed of themselves. Wait until the IRS finds out. Oh, good Lord. So it's like, the thing is this shit is been going on for so long. It's not like I'm afraid to stand up to my landlord. It's more like when I get pissed, I get really pissed. But the other thing is that, I don't want people to know about all this other life of mine. Because if I go in there and start reading this book, they already look at me like I'm whatever. Let's see here. Wait until the IRS finds out. So I had a vision one time, and I could have sworn it was the IRS. And this is when I was out east, and there was a group of accountants, and they were all standing up, and they were like, no, don't do that. So I don't know exactly what they were going to do, but I think they were going to charge somebody with those student loans. I'm not for sure. Really alive. He doesn't think I know. I have a problem. One will stay and the other will be taken. That's me. They're going to take me. They're going to drag me by my hair. She lied. The manager, not me. I fucked up, yeah. Well, I'm claiming disabled, or not claiming, claiming abuse because for the year of 2024, I mentioned, and that was a really unusual year because I've usually had housing. Drive you out. Take her side. He's wrong. Doctor, he can sense you. She can feel it. So there was, remember I was telling you about there's two different guys? Well, I can sense things, feel things. And one of the guys can sense that I'm around. Which I don't ask for these things. It's just like I hear things, I see things. And no, I've never been, diagnosed with paranoid. They did think I was paranoid, and they bunked it down to anxiety. And it is. I think a lot of it's anxiety. But what this is whatever I hear or see, I just write it down. And you know how, like, sometimes when you're thinking about somebody, then the phone rings and it's just like that. It's harmless. Unless it's true, then it could be dangerous. Saturday, 2 a.m. She's waiting for May 7th. It wasn't supposed to happen. Postpone. Smack you. Give something. He was right about that. I don't know what it says. And I was gonna, like, when I do this, I'm gonna make sure it's more clear. You can tell she's been abused. Something doesn't smile. Change in personality. Make something happen. He owes you an apology. 9:30 p.m. Whenever I say S, that's sex. Out of town procedure. Okay. April 20th, 2025. You owe me an apology. Make them laugh. Anywhere but here. Identity theft. I won't admit to it. Now we're even. No jurisdiction. They never will. Walk the something. I can't read my own handwriting. Walk the something. Rails? I don't know. See something, you're going to put me with the juvenile delinquents. I'd be a good example. I'm not like, I think I could teach them how to travel, man, on a budget. I would be so good at that. And they could help me out, like they could, since I'm older, help me carrying my luggage. Say, well, Granny's got to sit here and rest up while you guys go and party, okay? But I think that I would be good at that. I'm somebody who's, I've always kind of thought that, because you got to know what you're doing out there, because, when you're traveling, because it's dangerous. It can be dangerous. I don't have to tell anybody that, they know. I thought that is what you wanted. Hurt him. Press charges because she doesn't want to. Do not meet. So there was somebody that I was supposed to meet. And for whatever reason, it was screwed up, as usual. I'm almost done with this. Anyway, let's go grab the laundry. Make them laugh anywhere but here. Identity theft. Okay, I won't admit to it. Okay, where is this? Walk the rails. I can't read my own handwriting. Let's see here. So do not meet. Out of 15 years of documenting my dreams, I've missed so many opportunities for love that, and this one time was one of the few, we were supposed to have a relationship. And I think it's some landlord, male landlord, to be honest. I can't wait to feel inside of you both active sex life. He tried to stop it somewhere down the line. Keep an eye on him. In the heat of the moment, she really wants it. Vision, young black African American woman having sex. Do not meet. A white hand is outreached towards me. You're nothing. You're not in a position to make that decision. Fuck you. Disown him. Are you still mad at me? Judge, bias. He tried to stop it. Surprise them. Abuse. There is more that you are not telling the entire story. You wanted it to happen. No, not exactly. So, like when I filed this complaint, I was very brief about it. I didn't go into all this really weird shit because I thought, they don't really need to know that. I just did the specifics on what happened. And it's not like I'm trying to hide anything. It's just that, I can't sit here and say, oh, by the way, I knew that I was going to get sick. I mean, I told the doctor, oh, by the way, I predicted I was going to get, the cancer was going to spread, and 1 year later it did. That came true, but I can't tell them all this weird shit. They're going to think I'm whacked as it is. So anyway, that is done of April. Most of it anyway, but that's it. So thank you for watching.